friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today here we are going to discuss about arrays in JavaScript. Before that, in our previous lecture, we have learnt about some of the data types in JavaScript. We have seen this boolean, null, undefined, number, string and symbol. I have said it many times, anything written inside the double quotes is known as string. But here we'll learn about the array. Let us first understand what do we mean by an array. An array is a special variable that can hold multiple values at once. It is a special variable that can hold multiple values at once. It allows us to store a list of elements, or it helps us to store a list of values which may be of any type. It might be a string, number, objects. Before we used to make a variable like where a equals to 1. We used to store a single value. But suppose I want to store multiple values like this. See here you can't store like this because here we are getting the error. So to store the multiple values, we have this array. If I use double quotes here, I can store all this, but this will take it as a string. It will not take it as a number. It will simply take this value as a string. To store a array or to store a multiple numbers, we need to use a bracket inside which we can store multiple values. Here you can see, if we store like this, we don't get any errors. You have to remember that to store multiple values, we have to use a square bracket. We can add any numbers. Here I have written 5 values. We can write up to 5000 values. This is what we call an array. I'll explain this again. See, for example, in a class, particular student have a particular roll number. Roll number 1, 2, 3 like this. Here in array we have indexes. This index starts from 0. Have you seen in any class the roll number starts from 0? Roll number 0? No. It starts, but in array it starts with a 0. In any programming language we call it as index itself. To understand this, let's do it practically. I'll simply change this. I'll write 10, 20, 30, where a equals to, in a square bracket, 10, 20, 30. If I want to print this, then I have to write document dot write, inside which I have to mention this variable name. Instead of a, I'll take it as arr, array. Here also I'll mention document dot write, inside which I'll write arr. Let's save this and open this using the live server. You can see here we got all our values. This is the 10, 20 and 30. I'll zoom this. You can see here we got 10, 20 and 30. Suppose I just want only 20. Then I have to use a square bracket inside this round bracket, you can see it here. First, there is a round bracket inside which we have written our variable name. After that, I am using this square bracket inside the round bracket in which I'll write 1. I'll just open this side by side. Just wait. You can see it here. When I write 1, we got this 20. Because this array start with the index 0. If I write, instead of 1, if I write 0, we'll get the number 10. Here we have only 3 values. 0, the first one is the 0, 1 and 2. If in case I write here 4, then we got this undefined because 4 is not defined here. This is how arrays works in JavaScript. This is the easiest topic. You have to just understand how this works. If you like this video, please do subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching this video.